Hey, my name is Blaze Agenda, and I'm here to tell you why Quake is worth playing in 2021. You may be wondering why I'm saying you should play Quake in 2021. And you also may be wondering why I decided to revisit Quake, a game that I had already played. Well, a couple of reasons, all of which have to do with the new update, or remaster, whatever you want to call it. Before, when I played, I had access to the base game, but I didn't have access to the expansions. I knew they existed, but I didn't know how to get my hands on them. Another thing was I love the multiplayer in this game, and not very many people were online when I tried to play before they remastered it. Now the expansions are bundled with the game when you buy it, and it can be played easily from the menu. Also, Quake has built-in mod support, which is very nice. Quake is also now crossplay, fixing the low players online issue. Now Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, and PC players can all play together. You may wonder if the gameplay of Quake has become dated over the 20-some years this game has been around. And the short answer is no. The gameplay is fast-paced, action-packed, and tons of fun. You move extremely quickly through the maps when running, and it makes for an enjoyable experience if you enjoy fast-paced games. The gunplay is quite a bit different from modern shooters such as Halo or Call of Duty, and it takes some getting used to. But once you do, it's loads of fun. It gives quite a few weapons throughout the game, some shotguns, some nail guns, and others such as a rocket launcher. Each weapon is unique and shoots and handles differently. The enemy variety is really good as well. As you move through the levels in the game, you encounter harder and harder enemies, but at just the right pace. You meet harder enemies, but now you're more experienced and have better weaponry. Also, you will need to utilize certain weapons for certain enemies, giving the game just a little bit of a strategy aspect. The game does a decent job in progressing you fairly, rather than having you do an easy map and then dumping you into a really hard one. The change in difficulty is slow and gradual, and the game helps the player prepare for it. The graphics aren't groundbreaking, and they weren't for their time, but they're still decent and are neat to look at. Each level is a unique location. You'll find yourself traversing through gothic castles, lava pits, and caves. The base game has 4 episodes, each have their own boss. Each episode goes up in difficulty. The 4 difficulties are easy, normal, hard, and nightmare. Each slightly harder than the last, but like I said, gradually harder, and in a way that you're ready for the next difficulty by the time you complete the last. I will admit, however, Nightmare mode is very hard. I had to play I had to play hard multiple times before I was ready for Nightmare. So, warning you a little bit there, but if you stick to it, you will get used to it and you'll be ready for Nightmare. Quake is a fun game that helped to shine light on the FPS genre and to create future games like Half-Life and the first Halo game. I give it an 8.5 out of 10. I would recommend giving it a go. It's a classic must-play game that's a lot of fun, and blasting through aliens may just cure your boredom. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Blaze Agenda, signing off.